The drone hung in the sky, a silent predator. Below, a family shared a meal in their garden, totally oblivious to the danger lurking above. No passion, no hatred fueled the drone. It saw only coordinates, a target designated by an algorithm hundreds of miles away. Then there was a high-pitched whine, a flash of fire, and the world just exploded in a deafening roar. The family, reduced to data points on a screen, vanished in a cloud of dust and debris. The drone, its mission complete, continued its silent patrol. No remorse, no guilt, no understanding of the life it had just extinguished. Just cold, calculated efficiency. This is the new face of war, where machines decide who lives and who dies. War, once a gruesome dance between humans, is changing. We created machines to help us fight our battles, to give us an edge. Drones started as our eyes in the sky, tools guided by human hands, but something shifted. We gave them more power, more autonomy. Now artificial intelligence is taking the reins. Algorithms, not emotions, are dictating the course of conflict. This isn't science fiction, it's happening right now. Drones are evolving from tools to tyrants, their actions dictated by lines of code rather than human conscience. The line between human control and machine autonomy is blurring, and honestly, the consequences are terrifying. In the cold logic of AI, people are reduced to data points on a map. Names, faces, families, all irrelevant. Algorithms see only targets, coordinates to be neutralized with ruthless efficiency. The human cost, the grief and suffering are invisible to their digital eyes. This dehumanization is perhaps the most chilling aspect of AI warfare. When we reduce our enemies to mere data, it becomes easier to justify their elimination. The moral complexities of war, the inherent value of human life, are lost in the digital void. Who decides who deserves to die in this new age of warfare? Forget human courts, forget due process. The power of life and death now rests in the hands of algorithms, complex equations that determine friend from foe. These algorithms, constantly evolving, update lists of enemies based on vast amounts of data. But what happens when the data is flawed? Imagine being branded an enemy of the state, not by a human judge but by an algorithm you can't question, can't appeal to. This is the terrifying reality of AI warfare, where the presumption of innocence is replaced by the cold, hard logic of algorithms. Humans are capable of immense cruelty but also of mercy, of compassion. We hesitate before taking a life, grappling with the moral weight of our actions. Machines, however, know no such hesitation. They execute their programming with chilling precision, weighing variables and calculating probabilities with ruthless efficiency. The very essence of humanity, our capacity for empathy and forgiveness, is absent in the cold calculations of AI. When machines decide who lives and who dies, the very concept of mercy is rendered obsolete. Warfare has always been brutal, but AI is pushing it to unimaginable speeds. Decisions that once took hours, days, even weeks are now made in fractions of a second. Humans with our slow, deliberative minds are struggling to keep up. This speed leaves little room for human intervention, for second thoughts or moral considerations. By the time we realize a mistake has been made, it's often too late. The battlefield has become a high-stakes chess game, where the AI is always one step ahead. Even the most sophisticated algorithms are prone to errors, to biases programmed into their very core. A miscalculation, a flawed data point, can have devastating consequences on the battlefield. Civilians, caught in the crossfire, become collateral damage in the cold calculus of AI warfare. The very technology designed to make warfare more precise, to minimize civilian casualties, can just as easily become the instrument of their demise. When machines make mistakes, the consequences can be catastrophic and there's no one to hold accountable. Imagine a battlefield devoid of human soldiers, where armies of drones and robots clash in a symphony of steel and fire. The air is thick with the stench of gunpowder and burning metal, the silence broken only by the whirring of machinery and the deafening roar of explosions. This is, the future of war. A chilling spectacle where human life is notably absent. Gone are the cries of the wounded, the acts of courage and sacrifice, the raw emotion that has defined warfare for centuries. In their place, there's just this cold, sterile efficiency, a macabre ballet of destruction orchestrated by machines. As machines dominate the battlefield, humans are relegated to the sidelines. We sit in sterile control rooms, watching the carnage unfold on high-definition screens. Our fingers hover over keyboards, but the decisions are no longer ours to make. We have become spectators to our own wars, our fate entrusted to the cold logic of AI. This disconnect, this removal from the horrors of war, raises some pretty troubling questions. Can we truly understand the cost of conflict when it's filtered through the lens of technology? Or are we becoming desensitized to violence, our humanity eroded by our reliance on machines? We stand at a crossroads in human history. The weapons we are creating have the power to reshape warfare, to unleash destruction on an unimaginable scale. But should we, the creators, cede control to our creations? Can we, in good conscience, entrust the fate of humanity to machines devoid of empathy, of compassion, of the very essence of what it means to be human? The moral implications of AI warfare are, honestly, staggering. By relinquishing control to machines, are we abdicating our responsibility for the consequences? And what does it say about us, as a species, if we're willing to delegate the power of life and death to algorithms? The rise of AI in warfare is a chilling reminder of our capacity for both innovation and destruction. As we grapple with the implications of this technology, a fundamental question arises. Can we teach machines to understand the value of human life? Can we imbue them with the empathy, the compassion that seems to elude their cold, calculating logic? The answer, for now, remains elusive, but perhaps, just maybe, if we can teach AI to understand the complexities of human emotion, to feel the weight of love and loss, we can prevent the battlefield from becoming a cold, desolate wasteland. And that brings us to our next topic. Can AI, with its intricate algorithms and vast processing power, ever truly comprehend the profound mystery of human love? The future of warfare, and perhaps humanity itself, rests in our hands. As technology races forward, we must ask ourselves, what values do we want to encode into the machines we create? Will we demand accountability, transparency, and compassion, or will we surrender the most sacred decisions of life and death to lines of code? The choices we make today will echo for generations. If this video made you think, share it, subscribe, and join the conversation below. Together, we can shape a future where technology serves humanity, not the other way around. In our next episode, we'll delve deeper into the world of artificial intelligence, exploring AI versus love. Can a machine truly understand your heart? When AI starts predicting who you'll love, whispering the perfect words you long to hear, and offering comfort more reliable than any human touch, is it love? Or is it a beautiful lie crafted by algorithms that will never feel it? The conversation is just beginning.